Hey ho. Today I want to talk about some fleet stuff, basics, just some topics to help as a new bro who freshly joined the corporation or who just started the game. So I want to give you like an guide. It doesn't have any information on it. Maybe I will do a part 3 or 4, but yeah. I'm gonna show you in this video how to find fleets, Fleet Finder, telling you something about MOTD if there's one, and then we go over broadcast settings, also broadcasting, some settings, hotkeys, and also why broadcasting, settings, hotkeys, and some stuff about that. I'm also showing there some gameplay. Uh, just it will be just about broadcast some short clips, and then about weapon ranges, how to learn them kinda properly, like just a little help, and then I'm telling 1 or 2 things about cap management, like capacitor, booster, and stuff like that. Um, yeah, let's get started. I'm just in a little stiletto and I want to find fleets. You find fleets under this tab here. It's called fleet. And then you have an fleet finder kinda like. Then you see here different fleets like don't join those fleets with no standing. You can here have a filter. So all with neutral standing or negative standing are there. You can then just right click, for example, this is fleet. You can join it if you like, but now I'm out just opening my own fleet. So when you're joining a fleet, you have like a window open, an own fleet chat. You can either have it open separately or something else. And then you can, if there's an MOTD, like I'm just making one, like I don't know. If this the form up station, like form up station, forex, doctrine, whatever, then you find it here. And if there's a lot of writing going on like this, then you can find it here, like here under reload MOTD. Um, yeah, then you get access to the information. For older guys with the old overview or whatever that don't use photo UI, in the top left corner there's a little wheel that is also bringing you to this little thingy. And if you don't find any doctrines or whatever, you can just look on the website like sus off and whatever. You're gonna find it there, and then you can uh, drag the ships in there like I don't know, sus off, if it's the Torex doctrine, then yeah, we will watch later some hentais, don't worry. And then you can just, for example, go to the website, it's in German, just 1 second, English, fittings and doctrines. It's basically this execute Navy doctrine, and then you can here copy fit, blah blah. Copy fit and then import from clipboard and then you have it here. Also if it's the Isabel just renamed the doctrine to execute Navy doctrine. Um, then you can have it here, for example. Then you can look what skills you're missing, which is bringing me to the next point, like Fleet Finder. If you don't have this fleet thingy, you can just here under social, you can just drag it in, you can customize it a bit from the Neocom menu. You can, I don't know, if you want to have this, then you can also remove this. So if you like to have stuff over here, like, then you can just drag it in and If you don't need it, then just drag it out. So skills, I'm just talking about skills as a capsuleer, not you as a pilot. Um, for PvP in general, it doesn't matter, fleet, small gang or whatever, bring your skills up as high as possible. There are some skills I would call sub-skills, those skills that are giving you a flat boost in kind of everything. It's running under EVE UniWiki, like they call it EVE University. If you go to the website, I'm just showing it. They call it Magic 14. It's a lot of like skills that giving you a flat boost. You're not getting a ship level or whatever, but for example, CPU management, power grid management, capacitor system operations, targeting, and there are a lot more. Like for example here, engineering, weapon upgrades, that your turrets are eating less and also your launchers are eating less power grid. It's very, very strong and stuff like that. And if you want to find those sub skills, you can just here under click here under all skills, and then you can just hover it. For example, this is not giving you a bonus to specific weapon type or ship stuff. It's just giving you a flat bonus to all turrets that they eat 2% less power grid. This is also a sub skill. This is also a sub skill, sub skill, sub skill. This is one very important skill. Bring it to 4 or to 5. This is for overheating. I will just go in 1 second to heating, nanite, less nanite consumption. It goes fast. Genau, it goes faster repair speed. Then here, for example, under navigation. Also armor has also stuff like that your plate is giving you less penalty. Then, for example, where do we have it? Gunnery. For example, this is a sub skill like that you have a bonus to fall off, that you can shoot faster for all turrets, not a specific one. 3% flat damage bonus and stuff. This is not a sub skill because it gives you just for a certain type a thing. Also, this is not a sub skill, but you don't have to be like this sub skill and stuff like that. It's just one category I'm having for myself. This is just for assault frigates, specific stuff. Doesn't give flat bonus. This does give a flat bonus, so you are aligning a bit faster. And yeah, under navigation, also a lot of sub skills that your afterburner are eating less. It's very important. Less capacitor usage for micro warp drive and afterburners. Very important skill, very important skill, very important skill, very important skill, blah 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 blah. And whatever. Also those skills I can definitely recommend get them all to free at one day. Also here under shield operation, tactical shield manipulation. One very good indicator is when you look at the ship, you should be able, it's just an indicator. So when you look at the ship like this, then you should be able to use Tech 2 modules like this one and stuff like that. Focus on modules and stuff first and then go into the ship. But have also one or two ships that are fun for you to fly. That's all about skills. One important skill I mentioned earlier is about heating. Um, there are some different ways to heat. Um, I'm just doing it like, also, first of all, I have my modules on some hotkeys. You can train it. I just customize it to 1, 2, 3, 4 WE. That's just me. But you can, also if it's F1, try to use the F1 key for weapons or for your logi repair things. I'm also gonna show you some clips. Also, heating is very important. I have it on a shortcut that I just click Shift, and I'm just need to click the module. What does heating do? Your module has some HP, and those HP are damaging. Also those stuff is are damaging your module like this. You see here, I'm taking heat damage, like an insane amount. You see here when I'm heating the module, but it's also increasing the performance. And when I'm overdoing it, like then the module is burning out. And then you need to repair it. But those increased performances, um, you saw it's like from 4.5K to 6.5K. This is then happening when you're overdoing it. Then your module is getting burnt out, and then it needs to be repaired. And if you are repairing it, and you need this heat mechanics, for example, on your reps on Logi or on your turrets or on your micro warp drive and stuff like that. So you can just shift click the module. And if you want to repair it, 1 second, then you can just right click your ship, get repair quote, blah blah. Okay, it's now repaired. But now the module is offline, so you have to simulate your ship and then you have to exit the simulation and then you have to put it online. Otherwise, if you put it offline like this and you're undocking because it has to go fast or you just repaired, then it's offline and then something is happening like this, that you have to put it online, but it nukes almost your whole cap, which is pretty fatal if you are just repairing your ship and you're undocking immediately. Nah, you have to put them online in your fitting window. So, yeah, don't forget it. Also, please be careful about heating, but try to use it. It's a very, very, very powerful mechanic in game. And yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is broadcast. Broadcasting. What is this? I'm gonna show it to you. When you fly in a fleet or maybe in small gang. In small gang it's pretty easy because you don't have that much pilots, but if we do a bit of bigger fleets, you can have your broadcast settings open. And what you now see is that people like this are, for example, broadcasting. And one thing what I wanted to say is those broadcasts are like a way to say, hey, I need reps. And when you are Logi ship, for example, you can just hold control, for example. I have it on control, the hotkey. And then you can just click in the overview setting and then you're locking it. Also like this keepster, for example. Like you see here. I just hold control, I'm clicking the keepster. If I would now click on somebody in the overview, um, if he's in targeting range, I would lock him immediately and then I can just, also if I would be a Logi, like, then I would just like click control, like, and then just press the buttons. Like in my case, 1, 2, 3, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6, uh, and then QWE. I just have it to for QWE, and then I would apply my reps to him. How do I get colors in the overview, in the broadcast setting? It's pretty simple. You can also click here. It's just a bit more because I'm the fleet boss. And you can go here to broadcast settings and can just put them on. When you fly Logi, I would recommend just have broadcast target on, also put that off. And You can also give it a color, for example. Also, and put maybe armor and shield on different colors. One other thing is have your broadcast thingies on hotkeys. I have, for example, A for armor and S for shield. A for armor and S for shield. Like you see me now, I'm just spamming those broadcasts. By the way, never overdo broadcast spamming. Don't fuck up your logis. Like one broadcast should be enough. And maybe if we are in a smaller fleet on our corps and stuff, hey, maybe something like, hey, Wotan needs shield, hey, Wotan needs armor is enough. Like, and also if you are a Logi pilot, never be pissed if you are in a shield ship and somebody broadcasted for armor or somebody broadcasted for shield in an armor fleet. It's going very hectic in those kinds of fleets, and I will show you some examples. And like don't be like this little like smart ass, like don't be this guy in school, like the little smart ass that is sitting in front of and sucking the balls of the teacher. Like those people just deserve a chair throw in their back. Don't be one of those smart asses. And you can also clear the broadcast history. And never broadcast for smart bomb damage. This is something you will get to know. Also, never broadcast for bomb damage. If you're just getting damage out of nowhere and nothing is yellow boxing you, no enemy fleet, then just don't broadcast. Or just broadcast if it's just like below 50 or 60 or 70% shield if bombs are hitting that hard and you have your micro warp drive on and your ADC and didn't activate your ADC, then and if you are in hex, then it's fine. But usually, yeah, go for it. So if you are in a damage ship, you don't want to see if somebody is broadcasting for reps because otherwise it would be like look like also like this for you as a damage ship, which would be really annoying. Like then here is your target, for example, but people are broadcasting all the time. And if you need to manage your module, where's your target and stuff like that. So as a damage ship, you see here, you don't want to see that. And also what I recommend as a Logi ship, you don't want to see the targets. But if you are that kind of pro pilot and hardcore stuff, then you can have it open as well. Again, colors you can assign here if you want to give it the original color. That's, for example, also one thing why you want to have colors. Um, yeah, like get colors. You don't have to use that colors or stuff like that. I'm a fan of customize your stuff on your own, but you can also export and import broadcast settings. It's just personal preference. I'm a fan of customizing stuff on your own. Can also then share it like this, but I don't know. It's just whatever. Just customize it. It's literally taking 5 seconds to do that. So even before a fleet is starting, if you're sitting in an executor, it's like just for demonstration reasons, blah blah blah. Vote I'm pinged. I'm joining the fleet. Blah 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 blah. And then I'm just clicking here. Oh, I'm sitting in an executor. He just gave me an executor. Broadcast settings. Clicking on this thingy. And maybe if you are an absolute new bro, whatever, it doesn't take that long to give it the colors, armor and shield, and that's it. Like, then I wanted to show you not only just some theory, also some praxis. Um, it's just gameplay from my time where I was in Snuffed Out. Um, from my earlier account.
Telling people what to do. Props off.
So I'm
Tertiary is up. Keep heating. Keep heating. Keep heating. You can heat. Brooder
So
is
going for
secondary.
my scepter.
Brooder is
Props on,
secondary.
guys. Props on, props on.
No, props off. Stop telling people what to do. Props off. Tertiary is up. Keep heating. Keep heating. Keep heating. Okay. Brooder now.
what you also see here is that the FC, for example, told me, told before the fleet is starting, hey, use this evo module on a random guardian, load scan resolution script, and damp the scan resolution of guardians, because guardians have a lockup time of the target, and then they have to cycle their repairs. And dams with sensor dams, like on a Maulus with scan resolution script, are reducing the lockup time, and then also the cycle of the armor repairer is getting delayed, because armor repairer are repairing at the end of the cycle, not at the start like shield logis. And that's why sensor dams with scan resolution, also that I'm making a guardian locking slower, makes our DPS stronger, because they take longer to lock their ship they want to repair, and then additionally the cycle time of the rep, which is making us very, very, very strong. Which is not very strong, but it is a little factor.
Now?
The jumping logi.
And what you see here is that I'm clicking like I clicked
Wait,
like
what?
on
Keep heating. No, in a bit. Okay.
like when the fight is starting.
Shoots crumbs.
Still want it?
You can. He broadcasted the target. You can also click it in the overview, by the way, and then.
Yeah, you can heat. You can heat. Brooder
So
is
going for
secondary.
my scepter.
Brooder
Props
is
on, guys.
secondary.
Props on.
Usually I would now be.
No, props off.
Usually I would now click on Brooder, of course, and because he's the secondary, always put your stuff on the primary, like obviously, because primary is the first target that needs to die. Every DPS needs to go into crumbs. I just scrolled down because the call was put on a random guardian. Here the sensor damp. That's why I'm a bit delayed. But here I just started shooting crumbs.
Keep heating.
And you see here, okay, he's dead. I put the stuff on Borch. Why I'm, by the way, telling this, our executors have something like that, but and this is also very important. And now I'm putting my DPS on Brooder.
ECM.
Okay, how are we doing?
Fine for now.
And then you see here, this is the hit on Brooder. Some really nice hits at
feel us now. Props on one cycle.
And in the meantime, because Feelers is the primary, and I'm still letting my thingy on Borch.
Do you want to use our jamming drones on the guards as well?
Yes. No. We're breaking them.
You see here another hit. The Feelers, I think, because the hit is a bit lower, is either he put his hardeners on, or he started to get speed. I think, yeah, he's at 500 speed, so.
Secondary is up.
There's some tornadoes with them, maybe shoot them.
And now after we killed their Logi, a bit of the Logi, Adisha is trying to go for the sacrileges. And one thing about Eve is you can, if you reduce the amount of enemy Logi to a point that you can go for DPS, you go for DPS, obviously. And then you see here, my missiles are flying under the way. The big strength on.
One cycle only. We're gonna ram through this guy's
Also, what you hear here, for example, is
props on one cycle. One cycle only.
if your FC
We're
is
gonna
telling
ram through this guy's ADC. Don't worry. Keep just shooting them with your fucking Stormbringers. Just go ham. Okay, shoot that nade.
is, for example, your FC is telling you to prop mod on and prop mods off. Adisha just told prop mods on one cycle, then I just clicked F2 like twice. The first time for putting it on, the second time for putting it off. Because he wants to bring us a bit closer to them.
New target, new target.
Doctor in Oneros. Doctor in Oneros is secondary. Yip is tertiary.
Anyone taking damage?
Okay, Doctor
Yes.
now. Doctor now.
Rosario taking that.
I was just shooting
How are we doing with
still my D
first-
cycle.
Stormbringers? I don't see
they-
damage
they-
going on them with Stormbringers. Focus fire. Doctor in Oneros.
Make sure you're still damping a Logi, guys.
Mm-hmm.
He used some drones.
Props on one cycle. Props on one cycle.
Reps
Yip
on
man now?
DG. Reps on
Yip.
DG.
That was the call for Logi. If I would be in a Logi, then I would call it as well.
Man now. Yip man now.
Also then I would go for
Borsch.
repairing.
Actually, do we need? Yeah, we'll take away one more guard. We'll take away one more guard.
Do you want
Our
small bomb?
domination
Shoot Yip
jumped.
man. Shoot Yip man. Shoot Yip. Yes, fucking smart bomb these fucking drones off us. See where the drones are and fucking smart bomb them. Jesus Christ. Shoot Yip. Shoot Yip. Shoot Yip. Lock up Borsch in the Guardian.
You may be gonna hear also
Look at Borsch,
me
he's-
sometimes in angry noises. But smart bombing off those drones is a call for our recons. And the job on a recon is also not only webbing the stuff, but it has usually smart bombs fitted, and smart bombs do AoE damage. And that's how you clear those drone swarms.
In his
Actually,
ADC at the moment, and we'll ram through this guy.
here you see this animation here going. This is the recon or the command ship that is smart bombing it. And here you shouldn't broadcast for reps. If you don't see here in this fleet, nobody is broadcasting. Here, for example, if I'm broadcasting, you see like a thingy shining up. You can also then click visually. And you see here, those dudes are doing a really, really good job. They're not broadcasting for smart bomb damage. Literally nobody is doing that. And it was just... Anyway.
That's the last Guardian.
Otherwise,
Is it? Fuck.
Yes.
Fuck it then. We'll shoot
otherwise I
DPS.
would see it.
Secondary is up. Why is this guy tanking so long?
Do where we go.
Reactive.
Do we want to do just blitz some tornadoes?
Get bubbles,
No.
get bubbles, get bubbles, get bubbles.
And here I saw he was called Primary. The dude I had the thingies on, the sensor damp. He was broadcasted as a target, and that's why I switched the sensor damps.
Go warp down now. Warp down now. Warp down now with Dictors.
Oh!
Bubbles.
10 seconds reloading, fuck my life.
Come on.
We warp out on
They
the
went towards the Anam. I'm gonna go bubble them there.
Okay, okay. Which nom?
665.
L
665.
LIY. LIY.
Oh yeah, LA1.
LIY.
Come Sakri,
Okay.
come Sakri.
I got the domination.
Align, align,
Get the
align.
Guardian.
Kill this second
Here he was. I saw the fleet was
first,
lying
then
there.
the Guardian, then the
If you hear the SIG, then you can just open your
fucking
prop scanner
brute
and
extended
align.
damnation.
Navy
From
pointed. Reps on fill, please.
We warp to 100.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh, my Dictor is about
They
to land.
might come back to us. They might come back to us. They might come back to
What
us.
is this MGD here? Whoa!
You okay?
That's fine.
Did the damnation get out?
They're warping to
They're
the
warping to
Athenor.
the Athenor.
He jumped gate. I bubbled 3 of them.
On the
Yes,
other
sir.
side?
Anam. Yeah.
W up, W up, W up, W up, W up. Drones in, drones in, drones in.
To captain now, no.
Warping, warping.
Then, okay, there's nothing much
Finishing
more,
off this. Okay, you made the gate, whatever.
more
Take the warp.
going on, I think.
Good.
And the second clip is about Logi POV. Just a few words. It's home defense. Those are Nagas. They do at range really hardcore damage. And you see an example of me broadcasting for reps and providing shield to others. Just one thing, I think I didn't record the mouse cursor and I was really bad at clicking at this time. And what I usually do as Lottery, I have always my hardeners on.
guys.
Tempest is primary, guys. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Props on, anchor up. Props on, anchor up. Secondary is ANT.
So FC called for props on, anchor up. Just make in those situations or like every time you hardeners on if you have them.
Secondary is ANT. Secondary is ANT.
And what you see here now is
Tempest is primary, guys. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy.
just a short clip. Is I just make him a bit quiet. Is what a good indicator is when is this little thing. This is a target painter. It increases your signature. You are easier to shoot. So for example, you're an hamster, but then you're an elephant. But it's not that strong. It's like 30% more strong. So you are a bottle and after that you are an house. If you're now feeling personally attacked because you're fat as fuck, it's your own fault. But just saying. You can it's usually an indicator that those people are starting to yellow box you. And what you see here now is I saw already, okay, I'm getting damage. Also it's going actually pretty fast. I will just then let it show afterwards after explaining, like in full speed. And now is the moment I should broadcast. Like this is now absolutely the moment to see a lot of yellow boxes and a lot of damage coming in. And now you see me broadcasting. Might be too late or might be good. So we will see if I'm getting saved. I should have broadcasted maybe maybe 1 second earlier. But it's fine. It's not the worst or best broadcast. And what you see now here is I'm putting my hardeners on. And I clicked on the modules and I'm burning now the hardeners. I was just so focused on saving my ass that I didn't see the other broadcast. It's a bit.
Grab someone track.
And now they switch targets.
Depleted uranium, guys.
And now I'm putting my reps on.
Secondary is AL. Secondary is ALX.
Also you heard it like reps on Montrex and I clicked in the broadcast
ALX is primary now.
setting
ALX
like
ALX is primary.
I just had one rapper on the executioner for tackle, but yeah. Here I should already locked up Ace Puma. I'm also doing some mistakes, but I was a bit excited. Ooh. And it was my early times of Eve. It's just a very good example to show self-broadcasting and lottery reps. And it's not high-end gameplay, definitely not. Or
Get the Hugin, I need tackle on that Hugin.
and you also saw my cap management, which is absolutely miserable. That's the reason why you have a scimitar on, also Logic Cruiser on 5. Because you see here, like, if you use all your, you see here, for example, on the capacitor, like, how fast it's getting nuked when you use all your rappers at the same time. And I used them a couple of thingies at the same time. And
Why did you bubble?
now I think, and yeah, that's why you need Logic Cruiser on 5. There's no discussion about that.
I can adjust.
Depleted uranium.
So we can just see the whole clip. Like, it's basically like...
Take fleet warp, guys. Take fleet warp. Take fleet warp. I need bubble on them. K-Tac, get bubble on them now.
I'm just now a bit silent, just that you get a feeling a bit.
I need tackle. 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 I need tackle.
Scram a buzzy. Grab a buzzy. Grab a buzzy. Grab a buzzy, guys.
Tempest is primary, guys. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Props on. Anchor up. Props on. Anchor up. Secondary is ANT. Secondary is ANT. Secondary is ANT. Secondary primary is ANT. Secondary is BLA. Props on, anchor up, guys. Props on, anchor up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Primary is ANT. Primary is ANT. Switch to... They're warping off. I need tackle, guys. I need tackle. Switch to BLA. BLA's primary. Switch to BLA.
Grab someone tracks. Depleted uranium, guys. Make sure you use
Secondary is A.
And I just wanted to say it looks now in the video, it's pretty easy and stuff, yeah. In the video it's always looking nice, but every new bro and stuff will shake that ass. And I was really shaking. And yeah, I just wanted to show that to you. And one other tip, like about cap management, also like the next thingy what I wanted to talk about is like a bit of cap management. Weapon ranges. Weapon ranges. Omen. Here. Alpha Omen. Yeah, there we go. You might want to fly a ship and you have problems to learn ranges, weapon ranges. What I use is under when I opening the new menu, and then I'm opening Project Discovery and haha, and I'm a retard, and you go under Utilities, and here under Utilities, and then you're opening a notepad, and you see here I'm putting the weapon ranges in like this. This is also, wait, I'm just disable light background, okay. I hope it's make it a bit better. Just want to be outside. I'm putting if I want to create one, you just see it now live. I'm just dragging the ammo type in. Like in this case, it's multi-frig. I'm also sorting them by closest to short range. Also, so I'm just putting multi-frig on top, then the next bigger one in the middle, and then the radio one at the bottom. You can do it the other way around. It's just better to have a system than you might here have the long range ammo, then here the mid range, and here the short range. This is just, it fucks your brain. It's just yeah. And what I'm doing is, if I now want seeing, like for example, I'm not doing all of it, but if I want to add the ammunition, then I'm seeing here 1421, and then you can just show info, and then can just make like a little note here, and then put it in. It's just no. So, and then you hover over it, and then 14, it's the optimal range, and then 21 kilometer is the fall off. And what you can do is you can make yourself some notes, like I don't know, if I want to execute Navy navy range, then I'm editing a new node. You can also put in a folder, name it weapon ranges if you are like to have some stuff, and then you can put, for example, this node in here, so like this one, and then this one, and stuff like that. Then it's in here, or a copy of it is in here. Then you can also put I made one, for example, here with the Punisher. I can also put it in here. Penarand, I think I made it for another. What was this thingy here? Ah, yeah. Then you can also, if you are unhappy with it, delete the folder. And one other thing is I wanted to show you is when you have a script running, like sus of fittings and doctrines, like execute a Navy issue if you are simulated. And yes, I can simulate it, although I can't fly it because I'm lacking in the weapon, cruiser and stuff skills, is then when you have a script, but you don't copy my thing. So you load the optimal range script. Also if you load it here, you can put in, for example, antimatter, and then you can put an antimatter, and then you put in a 19, then you drag in the optimal range script, for example, and then can 19 to 20, and then because that's with it's the optimal range, and then you can maybe put a slash in it or something like this. It's your personal taste, and then you can stop simulating it to 34, or you can write it to 34, and then you can load in the optimal range script to 38. And if you want to use missiles, it's actually almost the same pattern. It's just, for example, my Osprey Navy issue. 1 second. Osprey Navy issue. It's this one here. I'm just deleting this node after that. If you have missiles, for example, you can also do it like this. If you have problems with Inferno is thermal, Mjolnir is EM, Nova is explosive, you can just write it in. I have it usually like this, that I know faction 63 and tier 2 is like but if you have problems with damage types and whatever, you can also just write it in like Scourge, Skin, Thermal, or from the left like Mjolnir. Mjolnir is EM. is EM and stuff, but make it like make at least the thingy that you know the ranges and stuff. You will get it over the time. It's just something, or you can just put it like Scourge EM, like Mjolnir EM, then Thermal, or like Inferno here, Scourge, then it's the third thingy, and then Explosive is Nova. Like instead of putting it here, Inferno is gleich is Thermal and stuff, and then you can have this notepad, for example, here in this position, and you only have then this thingy open and this thingy open, your root manager and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. One thing, the last little thingy is about capacitor booster management. Activate them when you are like below 33% cap. This gives you just, yeah, the best thingy. Explanation is your cap is straining and your recharge is at 33% the strongest, and yeah. Wait till it gets below there, or just try to inject as late as possible. This is what I can say, otherwise you're wasting your cap charge a bit. But well, this is what I just wanted to say. I hope it's okay. The record is running till at the moment for 46 minutes. I will make timestamps with it, and you also saw some gameplay. And yeah, have fun. I wish you a good evening, and see ya in Fleet.